Yeah.
Good evening. Second time around. Taz and I have been chatting about other stuff and not realizing that the stream never did start. Oops. So I'm good, Sab. How are you doing? Taz and I are talking about mini RC trucks that he wants to buy all of them for.
But you
Yes.
make me feel like I'm 6 years old
Oh yeah.
again, and the
Oh,
feeling is
absolutely.
amazing.
There's nothing wrong with feeling like you're six again. Oh, I thought you had retired from the jobbing world. We were just talking about my taxes, so I'm thinking about getting a job just to pay for my taxes. Which I know is not the way you're supposed to do it, but it's how I'm feeling. Let's see, is any of this stuff salvageable?
Gonna
Do I want to
show you.
salvage that? I don't even know what that is. I guess it's the only thing that's salvageable. What is your job interview for, Sav? Ooh. Ooh. I love model ships.
I like those model things, I really do.
I do too.
I just haven't played with them for like almost 20 years now.
Yeah. Order entry in a medical supply company. That could be fun. I worked in a medical supply company doing their taxes, of all things. And it was a temp job, and so they hired me to get the thing done and let me go. That's fine. And then, like 2 months later, I got a call from another temp agency going, "Hey, we got a job at this company doing this." And I said, "No, already been there." "Oh, okay." And they come back a couple of weeks later trying to find somebody again. They keep offering me this job, and I'm like, "No, no, this is not a good company. You do not want me working there, and I don't want me working there. We will not be working there. It's a job, it's income. I'm sold. Yeah, there you go, Sub. That's the right attitude. But it's money. Money is good. Money is very good. I have to go to the Terran battle zone for about 3 minutes. Seems silly. Oh, is it silly? Do I have that one loaded? No. This will take no time. And Canada's economy is rapidly shrinking, so I'll take what I can get. Yeah, I've been talking with one of our player friends who's in Australia, and he's in a similar boat. That economy is really shrinking as well. He's pretty safe in his field, but a lot of people aren't. My other friends who are down there are all like lawyers and stuff, so they're pretty much covered, but even that. Oh, great. I get to the battle zone, and there's 4 seconds left in the battle royale at the end. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do we have, nope, and only one situation here. So, no, maybe not. Nope. And it resets in 3 minutes. Oh, joy. Well, Sab, I wish you well. I hope you get the job, and I hope it's something you like. Our economy in the States is so messed up. I guess it's similar everywhere these days. So, yay, I hope 2026 is great for you, Sop. We're going to trust in you to start it out lucky and keep it lucky for the entire bunch of people who know you. You're in charge. Don't let us down. No pressure. No pressure at all. So, Taz, I don't know if you do New Year's resolutions, You know,
What's that?
it's when you decide that you're going to do things for the new year, like, oh, I'm going to get to the gym more and I'm going to eat healthier and I'm not going to, shoot the neighbors when they offend me, things like that.
That wouldn't be very impulsive, would it?
Depends on the day.
Well, if you plan it for a year.
Well, it's not supposed to be impulsive. You're supposed to think about those changes you want to make. And it's the reason that so many American gyms stay in business. Oh, no, Sab, you can absolutely shoot them, I promise. 99% of the time, totally justifiable. But gyms and weight loss centers get people to sign up in January. They stick with it for about 6 weeks till about middle of February. They decide, the heck with that. They leave the gym, but they forget to cancel their memberships. Or they're too embarrassed to cancel their memberships. And as I said, it's how so many gyms and healthcare centers, like weight loss centers, stay in business year after year because people just join and forget that they joined.
If I get a brilliant idea like that, I usually just go ahead and do it instead of waiting for it.
Exactly. That's my attitude too.
But
Sav says, I'm
yeah,
stuck with my diet and exercise because I'm cool like that. Of course you are. You're Sav. Now, I get weird motivations, and if I get the motivation in July, I am not waiting until the following January because by that point I'll have forgotten what the motivation was. I mean, sometimes the motivations are short term, i.e., I need to look good at DT's wedding. And sometimes the motivations are a little bit more hardcore, like, ooh, I want to look like Hugh Jackman. Which my martial arts instructor keeps going, he's a boy and you're not a boy, right? Yes, thank you. I did notice that.
My ADHD has kept me out of the gym my entire life.
Really? How so? Hi, Pi.
Well, I've never been overweight.
Oh,
I've had massive troubles putting on weight.
oh, putting on weight's never been a problem for me. That's the problem.
It's like I burn more during my sleep than I do.
Sav got her R&D packs and surprise, didn't get diddly out of it. She said it differently, but we'll go with that phrase.
What?
I saw somebody did get a ship out of it.
What? Soft didn't get a ship for once?
Yeah, hey, that's a good point, Sav. What's up with that?
You know what?
What?
You know what? Now the luck is on you.
Well, she's got a job interview, so she's in charge of all the good luck.
Job interview?
Yeah.
In her age?
Oh. Burn, Sav. Burn.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
Do you want to delete the fleet message at some point?
Yes, I actually was going to switch it and because I wanted to switch it to please clean your email because we weren't able to hand out presents to a lot of people because their email is full.
Are you one of them?
No, amazingly, I was not one of them. Sadly, Canadian Duffy was one of them, and I had to let the person who does it know that I can't cancel them. And I forgot to delete the line from the spreadsheet I sent him. Well, Sav, the only reason I like to open Infinity Lock boxes is because I know you don't need them, but I need the VIP mining claims for when we have mining events.
Did she comment? I can't see the chat right now. Did she comment on my comment on her age? Or?
No, she didn't.
Good.
Sav, did you hear Pi?
That means it's the truth.
Hi, do you like RC stuff?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like RC, like in remote control cars, or?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I've never really been into it. Like I had a few when I was a kid, but nothing like my old boss. He was actually in a what do you call it? A club, a group where he raced like every weekend, and he was even at championships and everything. He was really into it for many years, but I've never really been into it.
Yeah, you kind of need to do the what's it called? You have to be okay with the repairing the stuff afterwards.
Yeah, Mom, you might need to either lower your own volume or boost up Discord because
Okay, I've lowered mine. I've upped yours. Can you gentlemen talk and Sav can tell me if that's any better?
Hello.
hello.
Is that any better, Sav? You know what? That's better. Let
That's
me check my control.
Well, I said, Soph, if you're listening now, that you had a job interview, and then my reply was, in your age? Wow. Like, you're only a few years away from going on retirement, right? So what I need to do, I need to defeat captains on ground. No, I'm not going to do that. I need to heal health on ground. I'm not going to do it. Terran ship in the battle zone, 30.
Well, I'm in the battle zone. Come here. Come here and join me and I'll help you.
Oh my God! They made a gold digging expedition with only RC cars.
What the what now? A gold digging expedition?
Operation with miniaturized excavators and everything.
Okay.
So you can properly dig for gold with your miniature cars and trucks. Pia sent you an invitation. Oh, no, that's right. I can't send you an invitation. I lied. I did not send you an invitation. Dang.
Why can't you?
Because I'm on a Klingon side.
Oh, I can change.
Oh, yeah, change then, please. Because I need to get just a smidgy more salvage. Yeah, retirement is 65. Your point?
You don't want to know my age when I have to, when I can go on official retirement.
Well, this all started with I had to figure out my taxes today and call my money guy, and it's like, I need some money for taxes.
Do you know when I officially, according to the government, when I will be officially from the government marked as pensionist? And what year and what age am I expected to work? 72.
No.
Yes.
Sav says she's still 21 years from retirement age. Based
You
on
can send me an invite.
Okay.
Invite now.
Based on my year-old birth, I could retire officially December 1st of last year, 2025. So I retired on December 2nd of 2025.
But I can always just quit my job and just live on my life savings. Is that if the option? But as you know, we get money from our government. Like, I get a small amount of money from the government when I reach that age, right? So I have my own retirement fund, and then when I officially go, according to the government, can go on retirement, then I will get extra money from the government because of my age. But I can always say, fuck it, I'm just going to be on my own and live on my life savings. That's, of course, my own choice. But yes, officially 72,
Wow.
71.
Wow. So mine was, I'm the last of this particular bracket. And after this, it really skyrockets quickly, but mine was just about 67. Not quite, but just about. And after that, so people, where do you want to go?
I don't know.
Yeah, how about the 5 o'clock position?
Yep. Whoops.
I see over there. But the money that I get back from the government isn't, the taxes aren't taken out of it, so I have to pay taxes on that. So having to budget for taxes out of my money. Drop rates for
Taxes
boxers should be at least 10% minimum or have a pity system because it's such a disgusting waste of money to buy keys right now. Nope. No argument.
I already got 2 out of 30, so I'm getting there.
Well, the one next to us is also pretty good. It's got more positions and it doesn't seem to have as many players. Do you want to jump over there? Or do you want to wear this one out?
Just wear it out.
Okay.
Well, why is it just you and me?
What do you mean, why is it just you and me?
I thought Tess was part of it as well.
Taz isn't a Klingon.
I'm frolicking in Toyland.
He's playing with his toys today.
Oh.
He was trying to convince me to work on building a ship, but no, I had to be practical because tax day is next Thursday. And I figured, knowing me, I'll forget about it till next Wednesday and then panic and not have any money. Not that it's a big deal.
8 out of 30.
Somebody's got to play with the toys. Sav.
Wow, they actually found gold.
Does it have like the sluicing boxes on it or something?
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my god, that would be fun.
They have a full working RC gold operation going, and they're finding gold. There are like 13 men sitting there on the sides, drinking beer, smoking weed, playing with RC trucks. It's what the...
Are we going to the portal one, Mom?
We are going to the one in the 5 o'clock position.
At 4 o'clock.
5 o'clock, 4:30, 4:15, 5:23.
Who joined us on Discord?
That would be Graz.
Okay.
What do you mean? I've been here for an hour.
Yeah, I haven't.
That's a lie.
I forgot to hit the button. Oops. I don't know if it's me or if it's it, but I'm now having to double click it anytime I want to come in and start a stream. I am 31 short of my 1,000 in salvage. 31. That's ridiculous.
I'm 6 away from Terrence.
Okay.
Oh my god. The RC excavator costs $120,000.
What?
That is too much.
I'm
Yeah.
done with the Terrence.
All right. Let me see if we got any salvage out of that.
Check your
Ooh.
email.
I got salvage. Woo! What was that, Grass? You sent me mail?
You just got it. But
Thank you.
You want to leave when this is done? Like, you mean this generator
Yeah,
part here,
let's
and
do
then
this
we
generator.
leave? I mean, complete this, whatever.
This quadrant sector thingy. Yes.
Yes. This 430 or 525
The
or
523,
425.
yes. Sounds like a train. So how you doing, Graz?
doing okay at the moment. You?
I'm okay. My brain still is thinking this is a Monday. Last week just messed me up so much, or 2 weeks of having a holiday in the middle of the week, and some days you work and some days you don't work, and some days
Yeah.
things are open and some days they're not. And,
Hey, and I got an accolade. What did I get?
what'd you get?
It's probably because this guy has never been in the.
Oh.
He got Complete the portal generator point in the Badlands.
Oh,
blah, blah,
cool.
blah.
That's nice. Shall we depart this vale of tears?
I am departing.
Alrighty, I'm out of here.
You want to stay on the Klingon, or I also have to do my red alert.
Oh, we can do that. Grouse, do you have a Klingon or only Federation?
No, I'm on Fed.
Well, we switch to Fed and we can join Grouse.
Has everyone done the Universal yet?
Done the which one?
PvP.
Oh, we can do that too. No problems. In fact, Pi, before you switch, let me do this. Don't switch over, but we can do that. Graz, I'm sending you an invitation.
I will need to finish my. I need to make duty officer stuff here, so I'm not gonna swap just yet.
You don't need to swap. Stay with what you got. Are you and Dick Tracy?
Yes.
I'm sending you an invitation for that one. Because we can do the PvP on cross factions. Does anybody else need the PvP?
Yes, I haven't done it.
See. Graz, you're big and mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move myself to the second team.
Yeah. Just going to be you versus the two of us. And anybody else who wants to join.
I can join Grass.
You can. Oh, God. Yeah. Sure.
It's you.
You're not even in game.
I actually went to the Stowe Discord yesterday.
Yeah.
And looking for anybody, complaining about the Crampiri transformation.
Yeah.
And then there was a guy who was like, yeah, but it's just easier to fight, and if you have a problem with the boss fight, then maybe you should coordinate with your team, because he didn't see a problem that the Crampiri was OP. I was like, dude, that's not the point. The point is there's no fun, there's no teamwork. Just like,
there's
wow.
a time and the place for the Crampiri. The place for it is not when you're fighting the Crampiri, because if everybody has the Crampiri, they kill him and he goes running all over. You get fewer prizes.
Exactly, but that was totally. I wrote like it's the fun of Winter Wonderland has been taken away because of the OP Crampiri, because the teamwork, and I even wrote, why even go to build up the defense of the
Snowconians.
Snowconian.
Yeah.
You just said, wait, he totally disregarded everything when I mentioned about teamwork and fun, and was just like, yeah, but it's just to kill the boss easier. That's not the point.
I mean, it's fine if you want to do it, but for those of us who want to play it, the thing with that is, let us do the stuff we want to do, and when we get down to the last minute with the Snorg Queen coming out, or the last moment with the Snow Baron, that's fine. That's when you pop it out. You don't do it the whole time because it's boring. By the way, hi Myth Dustards, how are you doing? I had an invitation to drive down to Florida. That's why I'm asking how the weather is down there.
And if that is the valid point, then give us all a weapon with 10 million DPS,
yeah,
and then we can all just kill everything within an instance.
Yeah, no, that wasn't
fun.
And
disregard everything that has to do with teamwork, having fun, coordination. Just give us a weapon that does 100 million DPS, and you just hit spacebar and you're done.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine, but I don't want to do that. I want to play it. Okay,
exactly. Sorry.
I'm going to launch this for the PvP. This is just, it's Graz versus you and me. And have fun, Graz.
Good luck.
Just kill us. Okay?
Graz?
Okay. No, before you launch.
Yeah.
How many kills are you setting it at?
5.
Okay.
Graz?
Yeah.
Good luck. I'm just going to say, good luck in killing me. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Hey, we managed to kill Taz once today, so woo! Let's see, 65 degrees. Okay, that's not bad. It's, believe it or not, I'm in Indiana. It's 56 and raining.
Ooh.
Oh, on a video platform that I'm on, it actually showed that Hawaii got some snow.
Well, it does happen. Just
Rarely.
Mostly on the
Yeah,
big island on, what is it, Mauna Kea? Is it Mauna Kea or Mauna? It's Mauna
Yeah.
Kea.
Yeah, it was on the mountain.
Mauna Kea being, of course, Hawaiian for White Mountain versus Mauna Loa being Hawaiian for Long Mountain.
Yeah. And I think I remember reading somewhere that its lowest temperature
Mm-hmm.
on said mountain again was 12 degrees.
Okay. So for Minnesotans, t-shirt weather.
Yeah.
Good luck. I'm gonna kill you.
I don't care as long as 5 deaths happen.
Hey, as long as we get the universal, that's the only thing that matters, right?
I'm like, he's right there. That's gonna be my reaction. He's like right there.
It's right there. Okay, that's one. How were the holidays for me? They were very quiet, thank you. And as far as I'm concerned, that's absolutely fine. The doggers and I had a great time walking around. Just started to take the tree down the other day.
Did I get him?
I don't know. Yeah, looks like you got him.
You did.
Ooh.
Wow, I do DPS.
Myth Dusters, how were your holidays? Did you have a good time? Quiet time? No stressors, hopefully.
Mom, let's
Yes?
flank him.
I have to find him first. I found him. He's above us. Above us and to my left. Sorry, above us and to my right. My bad.
Where did that little snot bucket go? Sorry. It's all love. Oh, damn.
Oh, it's a platform. That's no good. Trying to deceive me. Did you get any good stuff for Christmas would be the big question.
Okay, this time he got me. Is it now to say, to be fair, this is not my primary account?
Ah. This is not my primary account either.
I hardly decloak.
Strangely enough, I could actually see you while you were cloaked.
Yeah, I think the problem was that I maybe cloaked while you could see me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
as soon as I spawned in, I saw you, I hit the cloak button, and then I think you already had on me. You already had me. I'm leaving the map.
Yeah, me too. Myth Dustard says I got the Lego Enterprise D and the shuttlecraft. Oh, somebody gave it to you? Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
At least I got one kill.
You got one kill. Good for you. I got killed 5 times. I'm going to switch back to a Federation tune. Let's see. I'll do it on Complicados. Do this one.
Oh, I got the universal and also my red endeavor.
There you
Or
go.
purple box.
Nice.
Spacer. Oh,
Well,
nice.
a kill is a kill. I don't matter if you killed me 3 times after, but a kill is a kill.
Yeah.
Wow. So I've got a giant Snorlax. Snorlax stuffy, that is. That's a really nice present. My parents obviously haven't gotten me presents in a while since they've been gone a long time now. Wow, they've been gone a long time. Wow. Wow. That's kind of something to think about. But my son ordered a Gypsy Danger action figure. We'll put it that way. Beautifully rendered. But he bought it like 4 years ago, and they just shipped it to him at Thanksgiving this year. So I'm happy. I mean, I got a Gypsy Danger. Woo! That's about all I got for Christmas because, don't really need things.
Does it count the stuff you get for yourself?
Well, I don't wait for Christmas to get stuff for myself, Taz. That's kind of the whole uh, New Year's resolutions type thing. I'm not going to wait until whenever to get it. So when I've got the money for that Lego Enterprise D, I might wind up with me. Did you see Taz? Sorry, not Taz. Chris posted images of his ornithopter.
Yes. He
Oh,
sent them. I was like, I really want one too now.
yeah.
But I already have a Technics car the size of my living room table, and it can be reconfigured into a Formula One car. If I can't get myself to do that, I shouldn't be getting myself another set.
Okay. Myth Duster's Christmas outfit for work was Christmas bells on his ankles, elf hat with pins, pajama plaid pants, Star Wars Christmas shirt, and light-up necklaces. And you work in the pharmacy. That would make me happy to see that. But I sure hope like heck they gave you time and a half or double time or something good for working on the holidays. I like to volunteer to work for the holidays at the hospital I was at because they only called us in an emergency for a very specific thing we did. And because in order for us to have to come in, those doctors had to come in, and that was not happening. So 99% of the time, I was darn sure I wasn't going to have to go in, and my nurses were all like, "Oh, that's so nice of you letting us have the holiday off." And I'm thinking, no problem. I look great. I'm not going to have to go in. We're good. They had my back just as much as I ever had theirs, though. So, especially when my mother-in-law would be coming to town, it'd be like, "Oh, all of you have to take the next 3 weekends off." "Oh, no, we're good." No, my mother-in-law's going to be here." "Oh, yeah, we all have to take the time off. You're going to have to cover us being on call." I work at the cash register, but I jump back and forth between the register and the photo department. You could not lose me in the store. No. You are Christmas incarnate.
Do you work at Walgreens, Miss Duster, or CVS?
That's what he said was Walgreens.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I can't believe they're open on Christmas or New Year's Day, yes, but Christmas Day, that surprises me.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, the store that I work at was closed, but the store that was 2 miles away was open, and I worked there. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, my store's open. I worked both days, but the thing is, I got double pay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and which means that the upcoming paycheck, yes, yeah,
time and a half. That's nice.
Oh yeah.
I also remember when I had to, well, it still happened, but at my previous work, I was out at work on the 21st of December at 11:30. Happy New Year to me. But at least every bank in the entire world will close, so I just leaned back and started Netflix, and just watched series the entire night.
Yeah.
But management wanted us to be there in case of something happened, despite that no banks were open, but they wanted their IT systems to be online, so I was just like, sure.
When I was working for Magma, which was a German company, they shut down from basically 2 days before Christmas till whatever the Monday after New Year's was. So definitely 10 days, but sometimes 2 weeks or a smidgy more. But that's when I had to do end of the year payroll, taxes, accounting. And so I would work those 14 days, and I'd be able to take a different 14 days off later in the year. I loved it. I didn't get extra pay, but the whole place was mine. Get in there, make my coffee, sit at my desk, spread papers out all over the floor, get everything done, get it ready for signature, put it on people's desks. And then when I walked in on January the whatever, it was all done. I wasn't coming back to a mess.
Or order an extra pizza, the extra cup pots of coffee when you need it, right?
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
Go ahead.
No.
I was just going to say, the hard part is the local cafeteria. We had a cafeteria in the building. That one closed down, so if you wanted to get lunch, you had to walk to the building next door. Oh, such a chore. However, the engineers in my building were Swedish. You want to guess what they were cooking in their private little kitchen area?
Let me know. Tell me.
Glug.
Hey.
Yeah, and they knew I was Swedish, and they'd come upstairs going, "Hey, you want to try today's batch?" Sure.
It's like how hard did they have to twist your arm?
Oh yeah, that was a real challenge for them. Free hot wine with brandy in it. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Speaking of when you said like ordering what you want, I remember many years ago when I was working in the bank, we had some kind of issue with some system being down, right? And there was like 25 people at work at the same time. 25 people, like lead developers, operations, press, communications, like everybody was at work, like 30 people. And we were just like, we need something to eat, but there was nothing, there was nothing in the company in that hours because it was after closing hours, right? So the cafeteria was closed and all the kitchen personnel has left. Then one of the managers or one of the operation guy, he was one of the few people that had a platinum card, a company platinum card. So he just, ordered like 20, 25, 30 pizzas. And I was just like, ooh, okay. Just like order different stuff, and I just went to our DoorDash kind of thing, and it was just like one of these, and we want 2 of those, and 5 of those, and 4 of these, and we also need some French fries, we need some dipping, and we also, and then we just wrote, and of course the delivery guy, there wasn't a doorbell, so it was just like call my number when you're here, and I will come down and grab it. And then he called me, and I said, I probably need some help. So we came up with like, I don't know, 20 pizzas or 25 pizzas and whatever, French fries and whatnot and nuggets, and I don't know what it was. So it was just like, well, you ordered. Yeah, but I did. Told me to.
Every now and then, the head of engineering or the head of the company, but not the owner of the company, would be like, hey, we got a couple of days till Christmas and everybody worked really hard today. Why don't you order some lunch? Okay. Do you care? No. And here's the credit card. Thank you. Yeah. However, he discovered that he loves the brand of pizza that I like, which was just from down the street, but he liked it, so we got a lot of that pizza, and we got enough for everybody to take home, at least enough for dinner that night.
Do you know what our company did on the 25th anniversary of the company?
No.
Okay. So we were around 600, 700, 800 people in the company, global. Right? And on the 25th anniversary of the company, the CEO decided, well, we're going to have a party.
Okay.
So why not book 2 or 3 planes, fly them all the way down to Egypt, to the pyramids,
What?
have tents next to the pyramids, and let's have a party for 2 days, and we're going to fly people home again.
Oh, my God.
So all the people that came from like Singapore, America, London, Australia, whatever, they got flown into the company, onto a bus to the airport. Let's go to Egypt and have a party for 2 or 3 days, and then we go home again and be back on Monday.
Oh, that is amazing.
That's how Intel got government payouts, wasn't it that? Yeah.
No, it's a private bank, so it wasn't a public a public bank. It was a
That's
private
amazing.
Bank.
Wow. Well, and here I was being happy with getting pizza. Woo!
But of course, the CEO was so rich, so he had his own private driver driving his Bentley from his mansion in Switzerland to the headquarters, right? So he took his private jet, and the chauffeur took his car from Switzerland and drove his Bentley all the way to headquarters.
Oh my gosh.
You should be working in a bank. There's so much money in a bank, you don't believe it.
I actually worked in a bank, but yeah, there's a lot of money there, but you don't get to take home any samples. That's the problem.
You want to hear a funny thing
Sure.
in regards to samples?
Mm-hmm.
You do know that if you take a money slip, like a $20 bill,
mm-hmm.
go over to your scanner and try to scan the money,
Mm-hmm.
99% of the time you'll actually get an error from the printer saying it can't scan the bill.
Right. Yep, they are set up now so the printers know they can't scan them. They could scan them, but they can't scan them. They're just set up that way.
Yeah.
But if you get an old enough printer, it will scan it. But now, at least with American money, it's got plastic in it and it's got metal in it, and it doesn't scan right.
I actually haven't tried my printer here if you can, but 99% of the time you can't. It will just error out or saying it doesn't work. Or,
yeah. People used to do that. They would scan money front and back so that it looked like bills. They'd cut them, but when you'd get them, they didn't feel quite right. They felt a little thick. They looked a little off. They were good, but they were not quite right. Why am I getting all these winter tribbles? Go away, winter tribbles.
Maybe I should take off my shield. Maybe that will help in me getting heal.
Oh, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to kill a captain on ground. I got one.
How many do you need?
2.
Oh.
I just did the Centurion on Nimbus.
Okay.
And then I was just like, maybe I could get some, So I took out my shields maybe while I'm doing this, chasing, something of a captain. Maybe I could take some damage, but I've only taken 1. Or heal of 1 out of 300. 5,000.
Oh, that's going to take a little while there. Do we still have the Marks weekend going on? Anybody know?
I have no idea.
Or the Marks week? Let's take a look at that. Events. No, it's in the overview. Yes, bonus marks until the 13th. Ooh. Yes, then I will trade in some of my Ippos. Oh, that's right. I wanted to turn it in, not raise it.
What happens if I put them on passive? Is this the passive button?
But is that not fully evolved? I guess it isn't.
It's a passive mode. So now they're passive. Just want to see if I take some damage if I put them in passive mode. So now I have no shields on. That means I should take some health damage.
You should take some health damage, yes.
And they should still heal me.
They should, yes. Well, look at all that inventory space. I just saw that the next Trek Talks is going to be April 25th. What is Trek Talks? Why do I not know what Trek Talks is? Speaking of things Star Trek-ish, next Friday we are going to watch Starfleet Academy for our Friday night movie. So if you want to join us, we will be watching that.
Do you know if the Scorpion, is he a captain?
No.
Yes.
Oh, the big one? The giant one? Yeah. Giant one counts. Let's see. Trek Talks. Annual streaming telethon inspired by Star Trek to benefit Hollywood Food Coalition with, it looks like, John Billingsley? Is that John Billingsley? And what's her name? Who, I know who she is, and I can't remember her name. Gordon. Bonnie Gordon? And for those of you who don't know, there's a new podcast with Jonathan Frakes and Brent Spiner starting next couple of weeks called Dropping Names. I think it's called Dropping Names, and they've been promoting it. It looks fairly interesting. Trek Talk started during COVID. Ooh. Well, that sounds like a fun thing to do. This weekend, for those of you who are living in the Northeast, is Farpoint Convention, somewhere in Maryland. Those of you who want to go nerd out.
Who did I talk to about turning in the yellow or ruin EPOs?
If you come here to the EPO land, are you turning them for the points? For the marks?
Yeah, for the marks.
Go talk to, what's her name? This lady over here.
Okay. She's standing
Taurus.
next to one of the exits.
And you go to the store.
She can't buy you out. You have to go to the little.
Yes, to buy them out, you go back to her to the store. I just bought them out.
That's only to you need to go to the store, the GPL unit that stands next to her.
No, you can buy out your EPOs right from her.
No, doesn't she only evolve them?
No, she does not evolve them. The other ones do it. There's 4 or 5 standing around at the various entries to the booths, but Taurus, who gives you the EPO collection DAFA thing, she's also the one where you can trade them into marks.
I always just go to that GPL thing and then
where's there a GPL thing?
The thing, the small ornament that stands on a plim, and.
Are you talking about in the Wonderland?
Yes.
That's over.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about that.
No, yeah, I'm talking about the normal EPOs.
Ah, okay, my bad. I thought you were talking about the winter EPOs. My bad.
I tried to turn in everything, all the winter EPOs, everything. And this morning, first tune I opened up, nope, it still has EPOs. Yeah. So I guess we're going to have those for another year. I will go look at those previous Trek Talks. Do you know what Star Trek needs more of? Denobulans. Actually, I like Denobulans compared to... What's Neelix?
Talaxian.
Talaxians, yes. Annoying. I realize Neelix is annoying, but Talaxians, yes. One of the panels that was cool over the years was Will Wheaton showing location for holodeck scene, an encounter at Farpoint, and talking about how that experience was and revisiting the location. Sweet!
I wonder when that scorpion pops up.
Pardon?
The scorpion.
Yeah.
When he's gonna pop.
He doesn't pop very often. Ones that'll pop the most are in front of the city, because you can make them pop by running inside. The chief engineer and up at the stronghold. Those are the ones that pop the most.
Yeah.
So I was at Gen Con here in Indy probably 10 years ago, just walking around doing the nerd thing. And Will Wheaton's there just walking around doing the nerd thing. Everybody completely ignores him except for doing the nerd thing with him. It was the coolest thing of, yes, we know who you are, but here we're all nerds. We're all equal nerds. Nerds of a feather.
You know what? Maybe I should just go to the stronghold and do it that way.
Yeah, stronghold gives you...
Go to the prison and get the warden.
You can, or you can beam into the stronghold and go up on top of the beam-in point, and the pirate captain up there spawns about every 2 minutes. The Nausicaan guard in the open area is about every 2 minutes, and then there's another one that goes out in the open area in front of that section about every 3 to 4 minutes. And you've got the warden. So I just usually beam into the stronghold and go up on top of that bit of awning.
The transporter's in the bar, right?
Yeah, the transporter in the bar will go straight to the stronghold.
Oh, it's more the transporter is in the bar. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just turned in 3 Elder EPOs.
Yes.
Okay. I just got about a little bit over 2,000 Romulan marks.
Yeah. I mean, if you wait to turn them in, it's always worth it. Hey, Myth Dusters, I just actually saw a little clip from that panel from that talk. It was in one of my YouTube shorts or TikTok shorts or something like that, probably YouTube shorts. Just a really quick one. I didn't realize that was what it was. But now that you mention it, yes, that's what it was.
Oh, maybe I should take my shields back on.
Did you get all the damage you need?
No.
Well, it comes out It comes out a week from today, Myth Dusters. We're going to watch it a week from tomorrow. So if you don't have Paramount Prime but you want to join us, join us. We obviously aren't going to stream it, but we'll do a show. All you have to do is come into Discord and watch with us. It released 6 episodes to the press today for Star Trek Academy. I'm going to withhold judgment, but it's being savaged by the critics. The angsty teen drama in space, that's the one, Sav. But, I'm going to try and withhold judgment. I have deliberately not seen any of the trailers aside from the very first one. I wasn't optimistic, but no, give it a chance. Give it a chance. There's only 20 episodes. That's all they made. That's all they're ever going to make. I bet it'll have the worst ratings of all new Trek. Possibly, yeah. So we're talking about something related to this morning, which is, why do the studios keep making shows that are so off of what people actually want to see?
Because they're creative.
The studios aren't creative at all. Studios are only chasing money.
Yeah, but usually it's like, I've been working with TV production for 4 to 5 years, right?
Okay.
Like making TV shows for TV. Like I was working in IT, but I was, of course, part of the company.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the time, it's, from what I learned back then, it's just more about, like you said, easy money,
mm-hmm.
getting the viewers,
mm-hmm.
and not always just the viewers, but if you can hijack some of the viewers from the other people and the shares.
But they're not going to get that if they don't put out something that we want to see. So Sav says, because they're more interested in virtue signaling than in making quality content. If it's coming out of Hollywood, yes, 100%. And out of Florida, if you're talking about the Walt Disney stuff. So getting something that is entertaining and isn't virtue signaling is really hard.
Why is that guy in the stronghold not popping?
Just run up and get the pirate captain on top. That person will pop every 2 minutes.
Oh, there he is. There's the commander.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, virtue signaling, I don't get it. It's clear that they don't make money. Do you know how many films failed in December?
A lot.
Yeah, it's December. It's not a big time to release movies, so there's a new Hugh Jackman movie. Cost only $30 million to make. It made $30 million, which means it lost money. But the odds are they'll be able to recoup that when it goes to streaming, which they're going to do in a week. I'm still going to go see it in the theater. But almost everything else in the theaters has lost a ton of money in December.
One exception.
Which one?
Avatar.
Actually, it has not made its money back yet, as far as I know.
Oh.
But the odds are it will. But it hasn't done it yet. It did good this first week.
I must admit, I saw the first Avatar and I was just like, poop. In my honest opinion. It's Pocahontas and it's Dancing with Wolves.
It is. It's definitely Dancing with Wolves. Let's see. Okay, you're right. It is now profitable. It hit the 1 billion because it didn't make it in the U.S. It broke even in the U.S., but it absolutely is trouncing it worldwide. I think the thing I was watching was just in the U.S. So you are correct, Graz.
Yeah, no, it's one of those. On average, yes, you're right. Most movies will not do well in December.
Mm-hmm.
Most good, if you want your movie to do well, it's usually going to be usually I'm going to say May through August.
Yeah, I mean, August. Nobody goes to the theater in December, and we had just awful weather this year.
Well, initially it was December when late in the winter time frame that you would release movies, but it changed due to a particular movie that everyone knows of, Star Wars, that was released in early May, and it changed everything.
Yeah, that became blockbuster time.
Yeah, blockbusters usually May through the summer months. So it's like actually James Cameron was kind of a smart releasing the Avatar movies in December because he doesn't have much competition.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And also at the same time, he knows everyone wants to go see his movie. Oh, talking about James Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
The year that Titanic was released.
Yeah.
When was that? Okay, so it was released late in the year, and the following year, the first movie that actually became number one was the Lost in Space movie, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Trying to get the information here so I know what I'm talking. Yeah, April. Titanic was released mid December of '97.
Mm-hmm.
Lost in Space was released April of '98.
I hate to say this. I like Lost in Space. It's awful. I know it's awful.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
But what I'm saying is, Lost in Space was the first movie of '98 that became number one.
Oh,
Titanic
really?
Titanic was from December until April. It was number one.
Yeah. Well, big movie.
Okay.
Myth Dustard says I haven't been to the theater since Thanksgiving to see Zootopia 2, which is still running in the theaters. That is amazing these days. No worries, Mr. Dave. Good to have you here. Chris says, well, Cameron isn't big money. He wants to do something because first and foremost, he cares about what he wants to say with it. Came from nothing, established himself as a good director. Now he's in a position to do what he wants instead of what he's wanted to make by production companies. Yeah, he did lead a Battle Angel. Great job with that movie. Star Trek tended to release a lot of movies in December. Yeah, they did. They did. When they got to... What was the second one? The Khan one. I think the reboot came out in the fall or the summer. Because I remember seeing Beyond in the fall. Or no, in the summer. Excuse me. Myth Dustard says, I've never been to a drive-in movie before. What?
Me neither.
Well, yeah, but you're there.
Yeah, but I don't have we have a few drive-ins, but it's never really it's a thing, but it's not like a thing. Like we have it and people go there, but it's not really. But maybe it's also because of the weather that if you really want to go and you have to enjoy it, then you can only do it in the summer because the spring and winter is just damn cold and windy all the time.
Yeah, you don't want to be in your car in that. Speaking of the drive-ins, during COVID, so 2020 that summer and 2021 that summer, most of the theaters were closed. They weren't letting people in. So one of the theaters arranged for a number of trailers from like semis, so like 40 feet long, 10 feet high. They had 2 of them stacked side by side and 2 stacked on top, so you'd have basically a big flat surface, 80 by 20. And they got a projection type screen there, and they would have movie night and take a couple hundred cars in the parking lot, charge a couple bucks, and they had a radio station like 88.5 that was doing the audio. So you just get there in your car with your own snacks. You didn't have to socialize. You could have your windows up or down and get to watch first run movies. That was awesome. Let's see. Sav says theaters will inevitably fade away as streaming becomes more and more popular. Maybe. Personally, I hate the theater experience, lousy seats, obnoxious people, and overpriced snacks. I love my theater. The seats are amazing. They're very comfortable. Each one has its own dining table in front of it. They have servers who bring you food. It doesn't even have a candy counter at this one, or a pop counter. You want something to drink, you can get your drink at the bar. Average pricing, so a drink is like $3.95 unless you want to get an alcoholic beverage. They brew their own beer too, so Hard to.
Sorry, I laughed, but it's just your prices compared to ours. That's why I laugh.
Oh, how much would a large pop be? Soda pop.
I haven't been in the movies for years, but let me see here if I can find a price.
Give me a price from like an average restaurant, like a McDonald's style restaurant.
Let me see here if I can find. So, let me see here. We have okay. So, a big soda. I'm just curious how big when they say mega.
I would imagine a large. I don't drink pop. I'm going to say it's probably 12 to 16 ounces. Let's see, 16 ounces is 2 cups. It's pint.
It's probably 1.5 liters or it's 75, somewhere around that. We have to give 7
liters a quart.
A liter is about 33 ounces.
Okay, so figure it's a half liter.
Yeah. We have to give for a mega, which I would presume would be 1.5, maybe 175 liters.
Wow.
Is yeah, because they have like kid size, small, mediums, large, and they call it mega. That is 45 of our. That's around maybe $8.
That's a really cheap price. Well, actually, not that cheap, but that's a good price. Yeah. Let's see. Chris says regarding Sav, and she liked Stamets. Ugh, Stamets. I beg to differ. Stamets was insufferable from day one, and nothing could change that. His relationship with Culber was sugar-coated, wore pink glasses all the time, and felt disingenuous. I love a gay romance, but they were so unrealistic it hurt. I can't swear to that, but I didn't like him. Alita didn't get the sequel we were expecting. It still might, Mr. Dave. They keep talking about it. They keep talking about a sequel. In fact, they're still talking about it. Whole Health says, I like how you could pull in a blanket or hood or tailgate and lay there and watch the movie outside. Yeah, under the stars. Absolutely.
I'm just curious.
We used to go see mature movies like Clint Eastwood movies when we were a little kid, or whoever the equivalent of Clint Eastwood was, because it would be... There'd be a kid movie on, first thing, maybe 45-minute short movie, and we'd watch it and we'd be drifting off, and our parents would have pillows and blankets and stuff in the car, and by the time the Mountain Man cowboy movie came on, we were sound asleep. So they'd get to watch a movie, we'd get to watch a movie. It was great.
I'm just looking at the movies that is currently running in our movies.
Hey, Whole Hell, they still have movie theaters, outdoor movie theaters, where I lived back in Chicago.
I'm just looking at the movies they're currently showing here, and I'm just like, why do I even bother? Like, and people ask me, why don't you go more often in the movies? I'm just like, because movies are so badly made and so
there's
badly
that, yes.
written. There's like Zootropolis 2, Wicked Part 2.
Ugh. That's already out.
Running Man. Then we have something called The Housemaid. Then there's a foreign.
Housemaid is actually doing okay, but it doesn't appeal to me. And
then apparently now they're showing the entire Lord of the Rings saga.
Yes, that is a national tour. So it's going on for like a couple of days for each movie in select theaters around the country here in the U.S. Not every theater is running it, but they're only running it for like 2 days or 1 day for each one.
Yeah.
So if you want to see it, like I want to see Return of the King. That's my favorite one.
And then there's like, people are just, why don't you go to the movies more often?
Because there's really not that
because
much
of that.
Okay.
It's like, I was like, if I ever get like, Netflix or something, I would still go to the movies. I haven't been in the movies since I broke up, since my girlfriend left me. So that's what, 7 years ago now? 6 years ago? I haven't been to the movies because it's just like Avatar 3, Anaconda remake remaster.
Oh, Anaconda is a hoot. It's not a remake. It's just ridiculous.
But right? It's either remakes or Anaconda 15 or
yeah.
Or I'm just like, I'm not even gonna bother. Labyrinth.
Well, again, it's my theater's showing Labyrinth tonight. So it's just tonight, one show. So if you really want to go see it, it's a good movie. Because there's nothing coming out that's new. So they're taking old movies and doing one-off showings of them. But
this one I might be interested.
Which one?
Predator Badlands.
No. No.
Maybe, is it on streaming?
If it isn't yet, it will be by next week. So Sav says a large popcorn, large drinking candy is nearly $30 in Canada. Large.
Yeah, but we were just talking about the soda at that point.
Right. No, but she's giving a relative thing there. So the theater I go to for $30, craft beer or mixed drink, and a dinner. Let's say chicken teriyaki bowl, burger, pizza. Sometimes they've got really weird stuff like Peking. They had Peking duck once, believe it or not. I have no idea where that came from, but they did. But they've got like a full restaurant menu. And so that, an alcoholic beverage. I don't do dessert. That's usually in the $25 range. So about the same price as going to a decent restaurant. If you want to cheap out, they've got the unlimited popcorn for $9. Where they will bring you the popcorn. You just hit the little button. They bring you a bowl of popcorn. When you run out, you press the button. They bring you another bowl of popcorn. And yes, you can share it. So $9 will cover the three of us. Let's see.
Okay, what do you pay for? Let me ask you another question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you pay for? A ticket?
Depends on the movie, but between $5 and $10.
So that's around $10. That's like 70 something, 65. Okay.
I'm actually looking at the current Avatar movie, but $16.79 for the ticket. But that is.
Oh, hold it. Is that an IMAX?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a special feature. Yeah, 3D stuff. So. It's like it could be. Yeah, Mom's right. It could be like $5-10, anywhere between all the way up to $20.
They were selling during Christmas. You could get tickets in advance for the year, and it was 4 tickets for $25. So that's $6 each. Just out of curiosity.
Okay, right now I'm just So if I want to.
I just want to see how much this costs, guys.
Predator. Search webpage.
Oh, I can't do that. We'll do that one.
Okay, so let's say I want to go to the movies. Let me see. Let me say I want to go to the movies tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Predator Badlands. Right at 9:15, 9:30. Or 9:15 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
It's so slow. Okay, let me say just a normal seat. Right? Okay. Normal seat, nothing spectacular. Sorry, I just have to use. Okay, $17.8, roughly $20 for a ticket.
Say that again?
$20
for just a regular movie.
Regular movie.
Ugh.
1 hour 47 minutes. One ticket. 110 of our kroners.
No, that's too expensive.
If I convert that, it's around $17, $18 for a ticket.
Yeah, no, for an IMAX, maybe. But I just looked at Avatar's doing $10.75 for adults and $9.75 for us mature types.
And this is just in a regular size. There's nothing special. There's no couches, no bench warmers, no no personal servings. Just a normal ticket at 9:15 in the evening.
That's a lot of money for a theater ticket.
Mm-hmm. And then you also have to consider if you want popcorn and soda and so on. Well, so right, it's expensive.
Yeah, it does. I'm not arguing that. I'm lucky that I've got a theater here. Actually, there's 2 theaters here that do this, where the movies prices aren't that high, but then neither are the food prices. And okay, admittedly, at the end of all of that, you have to tip your waitress or waiter, which adds something to it. But we always do.
That's not a thing over here.
Yes. Yeah, because you pay your people living wages, right?
I know.
Yes.
Well, technically, there's actually a funny thing because right now, if I go to a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And I get the credit card machine to pay, they put in the amount that I have to pay.
Right.
I put in and I'll swipe my card, and then I actually get an option. Do you want to tip your waitress?
Yeah.
And then I can say yes or no. And there's actually a discussion right now between a lot of chefs, like big chefs, that actually says that it's really putting people on the spot, because if you say no, then maybe some of the waitresses might get mad, or if you are accustomed, you come a week later, then they might be mad at you. So they're actually saying you're actually putting people on the spot, that you get the option to add an extra tip, and if you hit no, then they might be mad at you next time, or they will look different at you, or don't be so polite next time. So they're actually saying it has the opposite effect, right?
It absolutely does.
And I must admit, if I go to like a normal cafe and I get like a soda and a sandwich, and the waitress is just being an asshole, I'm just gonna say no. But if you're polite and you're nice, and you don't like just throw the plate on my table, and you just say, here's your drink, and boom, and don't really give me a smile or anything, I'm not gonna tip you. Because I'm tipping you because of courtesy. I'm not tipping you because I have to.
Yeah.
If you get good service, go ahead and give them a little extra money.
Yep.
But the problem is that over here, our waitresses actually get paid.
Right.
They don't live on the tips.
I was about to say the same thing. In Norway, our waitresses get paid. So if we see anything tipping related, it's like, what is this?
Yeah. We do it out of courtesy, because we've actually we have been provided a good service that we want to pay you extra for.
Yeah.
It's the same if I take a cab. Like, the guy still earns money on the side, and of course, if I give him extra, he will of course divide that with his manager, or whoever runs the taxi. But I'm not obligated to tip him, because he actually gets money.
So I was at a restaurant, a buffet restaurant, where the waitress would greet you at the beginning of it and bring you your drink, and you would not see her again. And so the typical thing for a buffet style thing, where the waitress brings you your drink and never sees you again, is you give them $1 for every drink they bring you. She brought us one, she gets $1. She was so mad when she left. She was yelling at me.
Wow.
And I'm like, but so we haven't gone back to that place, and we used to love it. But places we love, there's a few here, very few, that have started to advertise that we pay our employees a living wage, no tipping. But it's the exception. Then again, you get places like Starbucks where they do get paid at least decently for what it is, and you still are expected to tip.
But it is funny that with the tipping, and when I hear like you normally, is it 10% you put on top, or has it gone up to 15?
It's been 15 for a long time. I usually do 20.
Yeah, but back in the years it was like 10, right? 10%, 10.
I've always grown up with 15. I don't know what Graz had.
15's the bottom end. If everything was good, A-okay, everything decent, you do 15. If the people did above and beyond, you bump it up to 20 or 25.
Yeah.
But there's actually one thing that I like about American Hostess, if I can use hostesses or servants, is that you enter a restaurant, a guy opens the door for you, and then you sit down, and normally, hi, I am blah, blah, blah. I'm going to serve you for blah, blah, blah. Here's today's specials. Here's today's menu, and yada, yada, yada. Here is like, sit over there, and then you just need to, and then it's so difficult to get the waiter's attention. Like, I have to excuse me, hello. It's nothing like, And it's very rare that they actually come over and say, "How is the food? Is there something you want extra?" You really have to. Sometimes I even have to yell to pay. Like, "Can I get the bill, please?"
Or
But when I see like American servants and waitresses, I'm just like, of course I can get somewhat of the same, but then I have to go like to a restaurant, with like, you know what I mean.
This is there's a chain here called Culver's. It's out of Wisconsin. I don't know if you've got it where you are, Graz. But there is a requirement for the manager on duty. This is just a burger place. It's nothing fancy. You can eat in, obviously drive through. If you eat in, the manager is required to go through and talk to every customer who's sitting down to eat. Ask them if they like it. Is there anything they can do? That's part of their job.
Honestly, I kind of like that. Honestly, there might be times that Jack or Jane might have need to bring something up and say, "Hey, here's the issue." Boom.
Yeah. But I miss that kind of like, and we also had the somewhat. They actually tried to have like a backer at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so weird because then they started interviewing people and they were just like, "How do you feel there's a guy standing at the end of the line putting your groceries in your bag?" And they were just like, "No, nobody's going to touch my food. If anybody's going to touch my food, it's going to be me." And then there was, of course, the old lady that was just like, "Yeah, I'm old and fragile and I actually like it." And I'm saying, I think it's a cool service. But then again, from our point of view, you're not going to say anything bad about America, but you hire people in order to provide and earn extra money, regardless, like if it's just a simple grocery bagger, you put a guy in. If you can see a way to earn money, you will do it.
But that goes way back.
Didn't COVID put a really quick stopper to the touching other people's goods part?
No. Not at all. As long as you had a mask on.
We still have hand sanitizers in the shop.
Oh yeah, we still have that too. But let me go back to the history of bagging groceries. Probably goes back to the 40s. Well, actually goes way back before that, when you would go to the general store and tell them what you want, and they'd get it off the shelf behind them and either put it in a box or in a bag and hand it to you. And that just kind of stuck with it. And then it became something that kids would do, and definitely going from the 40s on, that would be a kid's job for, a high school. You get done with high school and you bag groceries. Yes, back in the dark ages. Thank you.
And
back in the medieval times.
Yes.
And you're talking. I'm one of the people that actually, during high school, I actually bagged groceries. And I can tell you right now is, hey, it's a job. You gave me spending money.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the funny thing about America compared to us, that you will, if you see a chance to earn money, you'll do it. Right?
We'll find a way to do it. So
but sorry.
Baggers were one thing, and in a lot of places they were expected to carry your groceries out to your car and put them in your car for you.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did that, and I can actually one of the things that I did was this was 30 almost 25 30 years ago. We actually had a rainstorm hit, and a customer asked me to go out to a vehicle and raise the roof on her convertible, and I'm like, okay. And I didn't expect to be paid at all for it, but pretty much this, like, the philosophy is make sure that the customer's happy when they leave. Mm-hmm. Because honestly, a customer that's happy, even if they don't spend money that day, they're going to give you, they're going to want two things. They're going to come back, and also they're going to give you free advertising.
Thanks, Pi.
You're welcome. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying. But with COVID, actually not too much before COVID, the number of people who were working as baggers and even checkers at grocery stores started to drop off because they had self-service checkouts. And that just fit in nicely with COVID. Fewer people other than you touching things. You get your groceries, you put them in the cart, you come up to the self-checkout lane, you check out all your groceries, you pay your bill, and you bag it yourself. That was a thing here at the Walmart right down the street from us until about 4 weeks ago, and they went back to everybody had to check out using a checker, and you can still bag your own, but more often they did as part of the checkout because they were having so much stuff blatantly stolen. People would just fill up the carts and run out the door.
But then again, then that's also the funny thing, because if I go into a store, like, I don't want to feel pressured just because there's a guy standing at the end of the line to tip him. You understand?
But no, you don't generally tip the baggers. But I mean,
well,
you can, but it's a rare exception. On the other hand, if you go to the coffee shop, I go to Lulu's and I will absolutely tip them because, it's one of those, I'm walking in the door and they're going, mega extra hot large latte whole milk today? Yes, thank you. Versus Starbucks where it's, we don't have that anymore. Though I will say I did go into Starbucks a couple of weeks ago.
I'll bring you your coffee, just turn around and I'll hit you in the neck with it.
I went to Starbucks and I said, hey, I'd like a blank. We're out of that. Do you have this? No, we stopped running that at Thanksgiving. I said, well, since it's almost Christmas, do you have this Christmas drink? And they said, no. I said, I'll just get a plain latte. He goes, it's on the house because we didn't have anything else for you. Okay.
Wow.
That's one way to do it.
But it is funny when it comes to tipping and service and whatnot, right?
It's so different. Every place you go, some places it's absolutely offensive to tip. Other places like the States, it's an essential part of people's income.
Mm-hmm.
Hohel says, in those days we didn't call them groceries. We called it field work. There is that part, yes. I remember having to go out and pick the veggies out of the garden if we wanted to eat them for dinner during a lot of the summers.
I'm standing next to a guy who has a box terrier or a Rottweiler or something standing next to him. Oh, it's so cute.
In the game?
Yeah.
Probably the Rottweiler.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's a Rottweiler. It's so cute.
They are cute. Should we actually do some game stuff? When Mom was young, the prize for the first game show was fire. Thank you, Sav.
I'm game for one, and then I'm off to bed.
Okay. Federation or KDF?
I'm on Federation, okay, but I can swap either way.
No, Graz is here, and he's Federation too, so I just invited him. I started it.
What did I start?
Talking smack about me and my age.
Soft did. No, I actually started talking smack about her age in the beginning.
Yeah, that's true, you did. Myth Dustard says, my parents told me there was one time they went to Burger King and they said, sorry, we don't have burgers because we ran out of buns. That's actually still a thing.
I remember apropos talking about buns, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was at a McDonald's many years ago with a friend and his girlfriend. And we came into the store, and she said, I'm going to sit here waiting for you, and if you go up and order for the rest of us. Sure. So me and my friend went up there and started ordering food. And then we came back, and the waiter said, since you're ordering so much, we will bring it down to you. Right? We were like 4 or 5 people. And she was just like, why are you back so soon? And then I said, as a joke, they're out of buns. just for fun. She was just like, are you serious? And then I just winked at her, right? 2 minutes after, a guy sitting next to me, he was just like, excuse me, what did you say like 2 minutes before? I said they were out of buns.
Yes.
But it was a joke. Oh, okay. And I was just like, why the hell did he answer me that question? Right?
Well, that's how stories start. But they're out of buns. We can't do that.
Then they, the pair that's sitting next to me, they got their food. She started digging in her salad, like, not just eating it, but digging into the salad, like, picking up, looking at it, looking from the bottom and the sides, and smelled it and looked at the leaves. I was just like, oh, okay, wow, she's nuts, right? Then the guy got his burger.
Mm-hmm.
Then he took up the burger. He flipped it over, like upside down. Look at the bottom. Then he started opening the burger, like piece by piece. Okay, so there's mayo there, there's mayo there, and I'm just like, okay, these guys, these people, and they were well dressed. He was like in a suit, and she was in a dress. I was just like, these guys are nuts. They're like half a brain cell to be off to the sane asylum, right? And then while I was thinking that, he went to his briefcase and he took up a piece of paper where it said McDonald's in the top right corner.
Oh.
So he was one of these franchise,
yes.
whatever thingamabobs,
mystery
right?
shoppers.
Yes.
I used to be a mystery shopper.
And just seconds before we left, he went into the kitchen and she's like, "Where's the manager?" I said, "Okay." So, of course, they went like piece by piece through the burger. Was the dressing the right size? Was it on the correct side of the bun? Was there too much, too little? One leaf too much? One tomato too much, or too much? I was just like, damn. And they even sat with a spoon and looking in their Coke, like checking how much ice is in the Coke. I was just like, these people, they are nuts.
So I used to be a mystery shopper for Papa John's Pizza. Oh my God, you weren't able to actually eat the pizza because to do the shopping, you had to have it delivered to you. You had to make sure it was cut into the right shapes, squares or triangles or whatever it was. Then you had to take two pieces and put them together so they were crust to crust, and you had to measure them to make sure they had X number of inches of topping, and you had to take a photograph of it. Then you had to do other stuff and bend it over and measure. I've never eaten Papa John's pizzas. I've just paid for them.
Let me see if she gets that.
Thank you, Pie.
Let's see if she gets that gets that reference. Oh, who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Yeah, there can only be one.
Exactly.
Is it I'm Connor McLeod of the McLeod clan or something like that?
Clan McLeod.
I
was actually doing more of a Queen thing, but yes, same movie. Since Kristen...
Connor McLeod, yes. Connor McLeod, Lude, or Leod. Connor McLeod.
Since Kristen didn't accept my invitation, it's just us. What are we doing? And you can pick Pie because you're going to go to bed when we're done here.
Can I pick?
Yes, you
can. No, not that one. I'm not going to do... Oh, what? Did you do a Vault Shuttle event?
What? Did I do a Vault Shuttle event? No.
Complaners cannot... I was just looking at the Vault Shuttle event, and it says you can't do it because Clash of Comment... are not met. Never mind. I was just looking, and it was red, and it said, why? Have you played the Shuttle event?
No, that wasn't a TNG reference. It was a different reference. The TNG reference about clans was this morning's show or Tuesday night show. I can't remember which one. When we were talking about the Akamarians. This is a different reference.
You know what? Let's do a Royal Flush.
Of course, the Speak for Yourself Pie Plan to Live Forever is indeed a TNG reference, but a different reference.
Let's do the what did I say?
Royal Flush.
Yes.
Absolutely. Has everybody done their red alerts? Does anybody need to do that?
I do.
Okay, we can do it right after this.
For my red alert, it's 35 minutes away.
Perfect. We can wait 35. We are queued for Royal Flush. Let's see what happens. Sav says, careful, I'm as good with the sword as I am with the gun. Weeboo?
Weeboo.
And I wrote, ha, with you and your aim.
Well, hold it. She's as good with the sword as she is with the gun. That doesn't mean she's necessarily good with either one of them.
You know what?
So we were at class last night, and my instructor and the other instructor and I were all friends. And the assistant instructor, which isn't what he really is, was demonstrating a technique on the instructor and inflicted a measure of pain on him. And Did
you see my comment?
Sorry. I will.
Sorry.
And the instructor said, I can get you for that. I said, you already shot him. What are you going to do now? Well, that's a good point. It's a long story, but the instructor accidentally shot the assistant instructor.
Oh my God.
It was the assistant's bachelor party. Everybody was stone cold sober, but they were doing some target practicing at the range. And the target ricocheted the bullet and came back and got the assistant in the arm. Pi says, let's fight. Then let's fight. You bring your friends, and I will also come alone. Oh. Burned Pi. Sav, you need some aloe for that burn? Now this is one we do not need.
And her reply is your funeral.
Yeah, right.
Call me back when you got a better comeback.
The irony is, Pi is my friend. Not going there. Bob McKinley. Who's Bob McKinley?
Are you hitting the skip button, Mom?
Yeah, I am.
Since you're the team lead, it's your responsibility to click the button.
I was clicking it. Didn't you hear me?
Not clicking hard enough.
Unfortunately, I have that language filter on.
The language filter?
Yeah. I'm trying to make a joke.
Humor. Humor.
That's also a problem with Self when it comes to humor. She doesn't have any.
I don't. I have no humor. People have to notify me in advance that a joke is about to be told. Well, don't worry about not being able to shoot anything, because it's all getting grazed.
I'll go to beta.
Okay.
If people want to join, they're welcome.
I don't even see it. There it is. Okay. I was quoting Riker from Generations after the Enterprise crashed on Viridian 3. Yes, as soon as I started to put it through my brain cell. Oh, yeah, I got it.
You have a brain cell?
A brain cell, yes. How many do I need?
1.
There you go. See, I could say something like, I'm only talking to Sav after all. How many do you need? But I wouldn't do that because I'm a nice person. Hi, Apu Felgar. How are you this evening? Put that thing up there. Thank you. Yeah, we know.
Is it just me, or is he saying emitter completely wrong?
I think it's just you.
He's really putting an emphasis on the E, like E emitter.
Yes, he is. He is emphasizing the E. I have not seen Highlander, but didn't Ronald D. Moore work on Highlander? I don't know. Could be. A lot of people
I'm going
involved
to Epsilon.
in that. Oh, I can go to Epsilon, yeah. Where is it? There it is.
I'm just saying, I'm going to Epsilon.
Okay,
People want to join, they can join.
I can join you. I can fly through this. Just got home, now I have to do more work. I did not do much work today. Sav says you're hearing it in an accent because you're from Narnia. True enough.
At least I'm not coming from a make-up country.
Like Canada?
Yeah. Canada.
I thought that was Canuck land.
Come on, who lives in a country where their main export is maple syrup, and they even have their own exchange for maple syrup, and like
that can only be made up. Maple syrup.
And that can only be made up country.
Sav says our main export is oil and rare minerals.
We have Lego.
Oh, you mean adult caltrops that kids put down?
We gotta just talk smack about other people's countries.
It's because I've missed Soft so for so long. That's why I'm giving her smack.
Saab, IKEA is not from Pylandia.
No, IKEA from Sweden. Get your facts straight.
Yeah,
Jesus,
really.
wow.
I'm closer to IKEA than Pi is.
IKEA is Swedish.
Yes, it definitely is Swedish. Though I will say, knowing a bit of Danish makes it easier to figure out what all the names of the furniture are.
And believe me, that some of the names doesn't make any sense.
No, but some of them are really funny.
They are.
Where are we going?
So we go.
Delta?
There's only one left.
Yeah,
right?
Looks like Delta. I know Danish, but I shouldn't eat sugar. No, Sab. I know Danish, but you shouldn't eat butter.
Oh, yeah. We also a big butter export.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you are.
And I bet some of the windmills you're using in your country is also made in here.
Which kind of windmills?
Sorry?
Which kind of windmills? Talking about the turbines?
No, windmills.
Oh,
like
okay.
windmills.
Like old school ones.
Yes.
Okay. Not a lot of those here. Though I used to work in a town called Batavia in Illinois, which was the U.S. home for the manufacture of windmills.
Okay.
For like 100 years.
Have you ever heard of the company called Vestas? That's also a Danish company.
No, not the Kiata ones.
I don't know. Water pumps, Grundfos. Grundfos.
Heard the name, yes.
That's also a Danish brand.
Hey, you had us at Legos Pie, you know.
Yeah.
You had a winner right there. We weren't going to worry about it too much. Saab is making a Don Quixote joke.
I'm busy playing. And The Little Mermaid is also written by a Danish writer.
Yes, it is. Danish butter cookies, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Would I prefer Don Juan? Given a choice between Don Quixote and Don Juan, yes.
And you want to hear the funny part about our butter cookies or biscuits?
What was that, Tess?
Danish salami.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You know our royal butter cookies or biscuits?
Yeah. Of course we do.
The funny thing is that it's only an export item. I cannot go to my local grocery store and buy the same box as you. If I have to order it, I have to order it through a distributing company that is selling it as export merchandise or
my gosh.
I can't go down to my local grocery store and buy that royal butter biscuit can you all know that is blue. I can't buy it in my local grocery store.
Well, in a humor story I was watching YouTube thing, and the guy gets out a tin of Danish butter cookies and opens it up, and inside of it there's Danish butter cookies, and he's like, I've never actually seen the cookies inside of it. In my family, it's always the sewing kit.
Yes, we do the exact same thing here. And they do it in London, and they do it in the UK as well.
Really?
Yes, because I was watching a streamer, and one of his viewers actually posted a picture on his Discord that she was doing needling or something, right?
Needling.
And then I saw the royal Canadian butter cookie, and I was just like, "Are you serious?" My grandma had the exact same thing, and it seems like to be an international thing that people are using it as their sewing kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandparents would do the exact same thing. It's like, and also they would, uh, the it's like the tubs of butter. It would be like I would open it up and like, oh dang it, that's not butter. That's green beans or corn or yeah.
I'm one of those people who loves tins. Keep all the tins from the fruit cakes and things like that. But if I got an entire tin of the cookies, one, I'd be legally and morally obliged to eat the whole gosh darn thing in one sitting, which would not be good for me.
And then use it for a storage unit, right?
Yeah, well, then make more cookies and put them back inside.
But it is so funny that one of our biggest export things that every people know and love, I can't buy in the local supermarket.
Well,
it's so weird. It's so weird. It's like if you can't buy Coca-Cola, like it's like so weird. Like one of our biggest export items we can't buy locally. I have to go to a distributor or a. It's so weird.
Yes, it is Royal Dansk. I always thought Royal Dansk was a kind of pottery. Oh, it is. Oh, Royal Copenhagen. That's what I'm thinking of.
Royal Copenhagen.
Yes.
That's pottery. Yes.
Yes. That's what I spent all my money on.
That's that's the blue thing.
Yeah. Yeah, those cookies
and a lot
are the heroine of cookies.
And a lot of the stuff that the Royal Copenhagen is hand painted.
Yeah, it is. So when we were there last time, we went to the factory because they have an outlet store for all the things that weren't quite made right.
I live like 20 minutes away, 10 minutes away in a car from that outlet store.
I have a beautiful serving bowl, hand painted, but slightly off center, and a serving platter that's also not quite perfect, and then some just tiles that I've got for the house because I love tiles. And again, not quite perfect. That was fine.
But they're hella expensive.
They weren't horrible when I was there. They weren't cheap. The hard part was I had to bring them home in my suitcase via Iceland.
Let me just see. Let me find something, and it's gonna blow your mind. Here. See if I can find just a product, and you're gonna blow your mind how expensive it is.
Probably isn't.
Let's see if I can find something. Okay. If I can do this. Okay, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
For soup, right? This is a.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So just taken from the picture, how much do you think it's like the price?
American?
Yes.
$6.50. $6.50.
$650.
Yeah.
Try $1,900.
Oh God, nope, I'm not paying that much for it. Wow.
And you see it, and this is 460 centiliters. That's like,
no,
you an American and metric systems and. No.
That's not even a liter. That's a serving.
150 ounces. You run in fluid ounces, right? So that would be 150 ounces.
150 ounces. That would be. Oh, okay. That is fairly large then.
Yeah, it's a family pot, right?
Okay.
But $1,900 for that.
Orion Snakes, a street vendor in Asia, used those tins from Royal Dansk as cash registers. Yep, I totally believe that. No, 1950 is crazy for that. 600 is crazy, but I mean, that's what my china goes for. I need to replace one plate of my china. It's like $200, and I'm thinking I can live with 7 plates.
And it was actually quite funny because a few days ago, just a few days shy of Christmas, on Christmas Eve, they asked 3 kids to go into whatever store they wanted and pick like what present would you give your grandparents, right? Like if you had a choice, not because they would get the present or the item, but it would just if you could give a present to your grandparents, what item would you pick? And the kids went to different stores, and they actually came up to one of these, and one of the kids actually bumped into it, and the lid fell off and into the floor, and the store was just like, oh shit, and it was just so funny, and that kid was just like, sorry, he was like 6, 7 years old, he was just like, sorry, somebody's gonna pay for that, and the store owner was just like, of all items in my store,
Oh yeah.
and he broke the lid, or he chipped it. There was a small chip fell off the lid. And just you could just see him. Of all items, why this? But hey,
Ouch.
that stuff is expensive.
Good evening, drunken heretic. How are you doing tonight?
But I'm gonna say good night and have fun.
Well, thank you so much.
Because I need something to eat and bed and whatnot.
I've got teriyaki chicken down in the fridge. All I have to do is cook it. Okay, all you have to do is fly over here and then cook it.
Of course.
Sure. Probably the airline.
I'll just take my car right away. Or my private jet. I have a helipad on the top of the
roof. Yes, of course. Of course.
But have fun, and I'm going to say good night.
Night, bye. Have a great night.
Bye.
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 Good night.
Good, he's gone. We can talk smack about him now. We need to do a... No, it is not that time, dear. Just because I said goodnight to Pi doesn't mean it's that time. She's going off. No, it's not. We need to do a red alert. What?
Yay.
Can you guys hear my dog growling at me? You said goodnight. That means it's time for snacks. No, it's not time for snacks. Anybody want to join us for a red alert? It will be fast.
Yeah.
I promise it'll be fast. Just got a lot faster. Oh, you're not even here yet, Taz.
Yeah, I'm stuck in Toyland.
No. I haven't picked a movie for tomorrow night. I wasn't going to do Star Trek 2. I was going to do something more lighthearted. Anybody have a preference? I was thinking about like Top Secret or Hot Shots or something along those lines.
Raimol?
Which one?
Raimol?
I don't know that, do I?
Let me find it for you.
Okay. Yes, dear. I will go get you a snack in just a minute. You be a good girl. Drunken Heretic says he'll just teleport from the other side of the planet. Hey, was that easy? I'd be over there eating dinner a lot more often than I go. My cousin's like, come on over to Sweden, we'll have a summer party. Yeah, that sounds great, but I have to go to Denmark too. Oh, there's nothing you want to do in Denmark. Yes, there is. They have food there. Lots of food.
10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that. You and I were talking about that one. But that's a series, right?
Yeah.
That's a thought. You still have 10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Grouse, can you wait 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, we can do it, but I have to do it again in 10 minutes.
Well, we can do it again in 10 minutes, and let's do it twice. Let's do that, then I will run down and feed my dogs a snack. Do we have a preference? Which one?
Borgertholian.
Borgertholian, okay.
Oh, okay. No, he said Tholian, so...
Pardon?
Tholian? Yeah, he said Tholian, so I'm okay with that one.
Okay. Tholians go fast.
Oh, yeah.
We're queued for Tholians.
Oh, hold on. I'm not queued.
Oh, you're not? Let me see.
Needle.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. I cleared that. Let's see. Oh, because Pi's still in the queue.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Let's try that again. We're queued for Tholians now.
Okay,
now we got flash green lights. Okay.
And right now is probably the best time for people to farm marks.
Yep.
It's like bonus mark weekend. You can get a
If you got them,
pool.
farm them.
Yeah, it's like bush marks plus one of those mark pool things. You can get up to what, about 60, 70 marks right now for a red alert.
I did something earlier today and got some crazy number of marks on it. Oh, down on Nukara. Wee woo?
Wee woo.
I got the thinning of the hive, which is like 400 marks, plus the bonus, plus it was the first thing of the day, so I got everything. And I was just like, oh yeah, 600 marks for doing my endeavor. I'll take it. That's fine.
You're not going to complain about that at all.
3 marks, no. Nope. Great. Now she's standing at the door going, ruff, ruff, and pawing at the ground. My children are annoying. At least my dog children are annoying. Well, that was easy. Do I need any marks? All right, I'm going to run down and give my dogs a snack. I will be right back. Dog jumps up and goes, all right, snack time. You're craving chocolate. Chocolate is good. What kind of chocolate, though? That's the big question. Milk chocolate? Semi-sweet? Dark? Bittersweet? Cocoa powder? I had class last night, so class typically gets done at 7, which means I get home about 11 p.m. Well, the instructor ran late first class after he'd been gone for a month, so he ran late. I didn't get home till midnight. But in my car, I have chocolate-covered espresso beans, which is like caffeine.
And chocolate.
Yeah, and chocolate. Woo! Oh, yeah, no. If I eat bananas and chocolate at the same time, it triggers my migraines. I can eat bananas. I can eat chocolate. Put them together? Nope. It's absolutely awful for me. Let's see. What have we got going on in this fleet here? Oh, we need... What a surprise. We need dilithium. Is there anything here that doesn't need lithium? It all needs dilithium. Why? Why does it always need dilithium? Well, it all needs dilithium. What's the most important thing to fill? Oh, this needs tacticals. And I don't have any. Perfect. Perfect. Any engineers? Nope. And... Oh, something needs fleet marks. Woo. But I don't have any duty officers. Oh, well. Well, if you were filling a project, what would be the first one you'd want to do? Colony, dilithium... Sorry. A holding. Colony, dilithium, embassy, K-13, research, spire, or starbase.
Doesn't the dilithium mine give you discounts on dill?
I do believe that. I don't know if it gives us a discount on dill or not. Probably. Alrighty. Oh, it's only 20,000. Do I have 20,000? I don't have a ton, but I can put some in. There. There you go, Lexers. I filled the dilithium for the dilithium mine. How appropriate. How appropriate. What is our time frame there, Taz?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. I'd say we queue up in advance, but the reality is we'd be done before it and we'd have to do it again.
Knowing this group, yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to work.
Okay, maybe if we queue up when he's at 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. In about 30 seconds we can queue for it because it'll still take us a little bit of time to get there.
$25 seconds.
Okay, queue us.
Wee woo?
Wee woo. Yeah, by the time that we get in and done, it'll be...
Hopefully. If it's not, I will have a good laugh over this. Which Uber? I wish I was that Uber. Speaking of Uber, there's been no updates with the DoorDash girl, which is too bad. I cannot wait to hear what happens with that case.
Oh, yeah. Clearly, she was in the wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets to be worse and worse with every passing minute for her.
Best thing for her to do, plead guilty, throw herself at mercy of the court.
Yeah, absolutely. Or ask her lawyer, she does at least have a lawyer, to plea deal her out of it into something.
Did you get credit, Taz?
Yes.
Okay.
I have nothing to do with the kill rate on the group. It's Taz and Cross. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, pretty much she comes along and she looks over,
Okay.
heads over to kill something, and one of us is already there blowing everything up.
The only thing that lets me kill anything there is it's a fairly wide map, so if I go to the right, you guys are going to the left for the capital group, so hey, I can get something in. Woo!
Yeah.
Which does come to the question, what ship should this toon get? All my toons are going to get one nice ship each. She's a Romulan. What's a good ship for a Romulan lady?
What kind of playstyle do you like? Do you want a fast ship, or do you want a steady speed ship, or do you want a slow ship?
I have several slow ships, and while I like them because I like to just be able to sit there and take the hits, I'd like to go probably medium speed, not super fast because it makes me crazy.
Okay. In that case, you would probably want a science ship then.
Okay.
Because the cruisers are going to be your slow ships. The ones where I'm running circles around you backwards. The escorts, on the other hand, are you hit go, and if certain speed boosts are happening, you're halfway across the map before you realize it.
Hold on a second. Abula Felgar has Terrans on the ground. How many do you have, Abula Felgar? Lots of them? We have a cure for that.
Operation Wolf?
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead and drive me along.
I have to find out which toon he's on because he's not in my friend list on this account. Yeah, like Lockbox and above. I have lots and lots and lots of ships and boxes. Oh, you're in Forged in Fire. Okay. Fine. But yeah, every ship.
Operation Wolf's a little bit better for Terrans ground.
Yeah. But he's already in it.
Okay.
But anytime you want to kill some Terrans on the ground, we are in. But yeah, I'm sitting on prize boxes, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of them. While I'm cleaning the inventory, it's doing oh, I didn't know I had one of those. It's still in a box. Huh, I got one of those too. Huh. 2 Connie 3s. Huh. The Praetor. Interesting. I'll take a look at that one. I don't think I've got that one. Not that that's going to stop me. Mom's giving me a lockback ship for the 1st of April. Yes, it's going to be the USS Kiss My Shiny Metal Butt. Not happening. Natalia, you have 80 million ships, and you're a better pilot, and they're better equipped ships than I have. So no. You do better than I do at all that stuff. I'm the poor mom who can't fly or shoot or do anything. You have to feel sorry for me. But I do have a lot of ships that have never opened. Give her a Quark-class Marauder. Doesn't everybody have a Quark-class Marauder? Wasn't that a freebie at one point? Didn't we all get a Ferengi Marauder as a ship? Probably don't have it here. The Nagus Marauder. That was the freebie. Yes, I did see that, Satalia. I wasn't sure if you realized that. Well, she's not getting it today, but something we can figure out at some point. What shall we do? Taz is logged off. He got his thing, and he's done now. He's going to go back and look at his little remote-controlled toys. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so hooked.
Yep. Let's see. This is going to petty cash. Nope. Other food. Oh, it was on a different tune. That's why. Slowly cleaning out the inventory after the holidays. Just like I'm slowly putting away everything from my Christmas tree downstairs. Oh, good. I can't send anything to that tune. Great. Lovely. Can't clean out the inventory because the place I'm going to send it is filled up with stuff. Graz, you got a taste for anything? It's just you and me at the moment.
I'm good on anything that you want to do right now.
Okay. You okay if I random?
Sure.
Oh, hold on a second. I'll bet you Taz is still in the private queue.
He is.
He is.
He was.
He's gone. There we go. We are queued for something random now. Wait. Oh. Okay. I've cleared it. Okie dokie.
What? Why?
Drunken Heretic wants to join us.
Okay.
He is invited. He has joined. I can do that. Everybody's here. Oop, here we go. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Well, it did say wee woo. Oh, there we go. I was going to go do something, so of course.
Establish one.
Who is here? We also have Death Rider here. And Nixara. I found some radiolytic phasers sitting in one of my inventories. They worth keeping? Are they any good?
I think so.
I mean, there's a whole set of them, like 4. They're on a tune I rarely play, but I thought, yeah, fine. Everybody's getting a ship. If they're good, I'll use that as the basis. Oh, yes. I have a yes from Drunken Heretic.
Okay, so radiolytic, pretty much when target gets below 25% health, you deal an extra 30% damage.
Oh! Affectionately called the Sucks to Be You weapon?
Or something like that, yeah.
That could be fun. I can't remember why I created that tune, and it may be a good excuse to change her a bit. I'm trying to call out the tunes I don't play too much that I created for a good reason, but I can't remember what that good reason was. How long is this red alert going? A week?
I think so. Next event, though, is the anniversary one.
The anniversary is not February.
No, it's January.
Really? I thought it was like
Yep.
February 10th. I didn't realize it was January.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's usually about a few weeks after the winter event ends.
Okay.
The anniversary begins.
So do you think they'll start it next Tuesday?
Maybe. But to be honest, it's kind of a... Once if it ends, they're starting something up again. It's like, honestly...
We could take a week off from events, Cryptic / Deca. That would be fine. You did that accidentally a couple weeks ago, and it was kind of nice. The holiday, we didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I like winter, but...
Oh, yeah. The probably thing to do is, like, instead of having a red alert event, just have it where, like, a week or two of extra personal endeavor bonus.
Yeah, I mean, that was fine. Endeavor bonus was fun.
Most of us haven't yet maxed the endeavors again.
Mm-hmm. It was a nice change to have the Endeavor boost.
Yes. And instead of giving, what was it, like, 2 endeavors every 3 days, having it where having 3 every 4 days or something like that.
Well, some of the quality of life things I would love to see is the option to, once everybody's ready, start the mission. And I know we do that on, what is it, Arena of Sompek? You go up and announce that you're ready to start. And as soon as everybody checks in, you can start. So it's clearly a mechanism that's available. You're only at 8:44. Only. Nothing only about 8:44. I'm sorry, Mom. I only got an A on my test. I didn't get an A+. I am, but I don't have a life. And I know there's players who are higher than I am. So. Actually, I have no idea what this tune's at, because I haven't been playing it for that as often as I used to. 882. But you said you've had things going on. Things are more important than playing the game. Bear in mind I have 2 accounts that are still in the 200s, which are the accounts I'm going to close out. Because I don't have the desire to sit there and play endeavors and events on 4 accounts every day. Thank you very much. I know a lot of people who aren't anywhere near that. Because, endeavors just aren't that important to them, or they've got other things to do. And this time around, the perks that you get are fine, but they're not spectacular. Drunken Heretic, is there anything you need to do this evening, or would like to do this evening? Well, since we are speaking of universal endeavors, let's take a look at what's coming up. So what did we have this time? PvP. Oh, it's Hive Onslaught for the weekend. That's a nice one. Which will be followed Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with Drenur, Beach Assault, Binary Circuit, and Counterpoint. And that's followed by Gravity Kills and Days of Doom. There's an actual schedule, yes. It is 13 weeks, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The only exception is the Friday in week 8. Used to be Azure Nebula Rescue. Because Azure Nebula Rescue doesn't function in the advanced version, they pulled it and didn't replace it with anything. You have been summoned. Summoned here or summoned someplace else, Italia? Oh, you heard the Gravity Kills. Where's the schedule? Somebody sent it to me. Do you have Excel? Actually, are you guys all in our Discord? Let's see if this will let me do this here. I don't know if this is going to let me post this. Yeah, I put it in Strike Group Club 47, the Lounge. If you want to take a look at what's coming up for the Universals. And we just did 10th week Wednesday. They used to have everything go in cycles. Obviously, the endeavors went in cycles. TFOs are random. Sorry, endeavors are random, but from a preset list. But the universals are always on the schedule. But they used to do marks, XP, dilithium, upgrade. Was there anything else that they had? Those 5 that I can remember. And those would rotate like every Monday. That would be it for the week. No, Dilithium was different. Dilithium always changed on Thursday because it was a weekend thing. They don't do that anymore. It's sometimes we got events or bonuses, sometimes we don't. We don't have a calendar because I just don't know if they have it figured out or not. Or it's just pulling something out of a hat. Yes, Casper Van Dien does have a Twitch stream. He does indeed. Drunken Heretic, you don't have anything you really want to do? Graz, anything you'd like to do? Welcome back. You there, Graz?
I'm here.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Infected?
Oh, sure. Okay, give me a difficult one.
Elite?
Look, disconnected.
No, not Tess. Not work disconnected. You're not here. You want to do Elite?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to make you team lead for a second. Graz, this tune should not be doing anything in Elite.
Okay.
I'm going to switch over to a different tune. Bear with me because I'm going to turn this off. Zan can do it. Gankra Nebula? I presume you have Kathy? Or do you just like Gankra Nebula? All right, let's do this one. Apollo, do I have you as a friend? Because I'm not seeing you here. I don't think I'm seeing you here. And no, and it's medium, so that's 10. We can join you when we're done here. Let me launch us for... Hold it. I think you're in charge, Graz.
Oh. No, I'm not.
Oh, did you give it back to me?
Yep.
Okay.
I did.
Infected, Conduit, Elite. You guys ready?
Yep.
Wee woo. Yes, if you say Borg disconnected next time and you're in, I'm going to start it, and then you're going to have to do it.
It's long enough since last time. It would be nice.
Okay. Oh, it was fun last time.
They sent videos of Harrington stuck.
I do feel bad. Do you mean unwell? That I feel bad for if you feel unwell. Usually I feel bad anytime you feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad.
Yes, we're not.
When I pug Forge and Fire, I'm usually the guy running off to look for hostages. Oh, tell me about it. 47 Alpha Tango's the other person who does that. Everybody else is just pew-pewing their hearts out. I'm like, but we have to save the hostages. Well, the good news is Forged and Fire is coming up as the Endeavor in a couple of weeks, so you'll be so good at it. But that's why I like running with a team where everybody's paying attention, and it's like, get the hostages, check all the rooms. 2 people can lay down covering fire. Oh, well, that assimilator disappeared real quick. Thank goodness I don't need my eyeballs. Let me target that. There we go. Ah! Well, that stinks. Give me that one back. So Pulu says, I kind of wish that they could make a TFO where you got more credit for doing the actual side stuff rather than the DPS race. Well, yeah, he's right. Gigi is saying you got to do the optionals, you get more. And hello to you too. I'm fine. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? I hope you're well. I don't think I've seen you.
Sorry to interrupt.
No problems. There's a parse. Ooh, Graz 48. Oh my gosh. Drunken Heretic. You two were only 250, not even that, 230 apart in DPS.
And you weren't that bad either.
No,
330 yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, you two were.
Yeah, it was like
237 DPS apart, not 237,000, 237. That is awesome.
Oh yeah, the lowest person there was at 115K.
Yeah, well,
and where it says foreign elite, yeah, that's on the low end, but still, it's like
still enough to get it done. That was good.
It's like pretty much all 5 of us were doing a good job there.
Abula Felgar would like us to kill him in a PvP. That is fine.
Oh yeah.
Anybody else want to join for the PvP? We'll make it fast and painless, except for the blowing up part. Pulu, what is your handle? Because I don't have you nicknamed here in my list. Hold on. We have to do this one differently, so let me kick you from the team grass. We'll make a party over here. Private PvP. Yeah. Party invitation grass. Anybody else wanna get pew-pewed? Drunken Heretic has upgraded. Your ship is amazing. But you are always amazing. Infected works fine. Everything blows up, and we have a good chuckle. But things like Counterpoint, you get extra money by doing the taxi service back and forth. What else is there? There's a few others that are like that. But it's all the side things where you get a little extra. The ones that are just straight out pew-pew. Yeah. I hate to say this, but Days of Doom sometimes is a hoot, because if you're using the subspace fracture tunnel, you can make that really interesting, especially if everybody's using it. You pick up a bomb, you drop it right in front of it, because the subspace fracture tunnel puts you right in front. You just have to get out of there really fast. But it's fun. Anybody else? Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Raz, you ready to take us out?
Yes.
Okay. We are queued for this one. No, we won this one. Drunken Heretic, did you? Oh, I can't invite you. We already did it. Franks. This isn't going to last very long. Oh, hold on. La 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 la. Oh, you just were teasing me. There's something I wanted to read. What? It's just something that popped up in the Chiron about Warner Brothers, and then disappeared. I want to see what's going on with that one. Come on, guys. Don't do that. Pops up in the Chiron and then doesn't go. Thank you. Thank you so much. See if I can find that when we're done here. We're just here to get slaughtered, Drunken Heretic. At least we get to go see different pretty maps. That was mean of you.
What did I do?
You killed me.
You didn't tell me not to?
No, I didn't tell you not to. The point here is to do this so people can die, so we don't have to deal with this anymore. Oh, that hurt.
I know.
But I do love this map. It's very pretty.
Got me at the end there.
Yay!
But
It took both of us to do it, though. It took both of us. That was excellent.
I did get both of you at the end there?
Yeah, you got us both at the end.
Okay. But you did get me there.
We got you once, but it took both of us to do it. That was good. Mom, why does character drop you to DS9 and Romulus if they were in Winter Wonderland? Because Winter Wonderland is done. Why it would send you, though, to DS9? It should normally send you back to your base. So if you're a Romulan, you'll go to Romulus. If you're Federation, you should go to DS9, or to ESD. And if you were KDF, you should go
Kronos.
To Kronos. Why would you go to DS9, though?
Jem'Hadar.
Jem'Hadar, okay. That's why. Yeah, so if you were in it when it closed down yesterday, it was yesterday, right? At noon or 2 or 3,
Yeah.
Whenever it shut down, it would send you back to the social zone closest to your base. So DS9 Romulus, ESD, DS9, Romulus, Kronos, those 4. And the cool thing is, if you hadn't logged in since it shut down, for a split second you see Winter Wonderland, and then it throws you back where you're supposed to be. It always makes me feel bad. I don't have to worry about it on Rise of Rise is open 24/7, 365. But Winter Wonderland is gone, and it feels so bad, because I like the Winter Wonderland. Okay, let's try to see what they're talking about with what is going on.
Honestly, one thing I wish they would do is during both the winter and the summer events, have the other event area open up. So it's like, Rise is there all year round. It's just, but what I'm saying is during the winter event, have some winter themed stuff going on Ryza.
Oh,
you're not gonna get. Yeah, okay. You're not going to get any progress towards the event.
Yeah.
But have some winter-related stuff happening on Ryza. And then during the summer event, have Keys of Winter Wonderland accessible. And if you have a few things available for us to do there, just, again, nothing counting towards the event.
I don't disagree with you. I love having those locations open. I would prefer that there's something we can do there.
Oh.
Winter Wonderland should be on Andoria. 100% agree with you.
It's like if you still have like EPO tags, you can turn those in.
Don't you remember on Ryza they used to let you turn in the birds for a week after the event ended? That was a great idea. Somebody said you can turn in the EPOs on DS9, but I don't think you can.
Actually, let's see here.
I'm not there at the moment. There's a kiosk where you can turn in some things, but I don't think you can turn those in.
I'm actually heading there right now to verify.
Yeah, King Boo, you're right. They should have Winter Wonderland on Andoria. I see why they don't, because it's a queue thing. But Andoria was supposed to be a social zone at one point, where you could go in and do whatever you wanted to, and it never got fleshed out. And similarly, the colony, the bar and all that set up there was supposed to be a social zone, and that never really happened either. Top of your wish list is what I said earlier. Oh, I say so much. VIP Nebula. Well, we will wait from this information from Graz about the kiosk on DS9, and then I'm going to go make myself some dinner.
Okay.
Barely have Gorn to kill on Nimbus.
I'm about to dock at DS9.
Okay. Oh yeah, we know we can do it because we do it with Arena Sompek. So it's a doable thing. The mechanism exists, and it's a great mechanism. Yeah, I want to put a list of things that I think would be great quality of life stuff together and send it to Counselor Suna or whoever else we can reach out to and go, hey, we'd really like this stuff.
Oh, that smell.
In the argument, we can't do it because reasons doesn't really hold too much water.
Oh, yep. Yep, I'm looking at it right now.
Can you turn them in there?
Yes.
I have to go find my tune that still has them. Because I'd love to get rid of those two.
Yep. Okay, I just turned in an EPO for 300 tags.
Yay.
March. Okay, so where... it's near Quark's Bar.
Yeah, isn't it where Ona usually stands when we've got the Phoenix box?
No, okay, so if you're... Okay, you're facing Quark's Bar.
Right.
Which is pretty much at the... Not noon, but it's kind of close to the 1 o'clock position.
Okay, yeah.
But if you're at the noon position, you're looking into Quark's Bar. It's slightly to the 11:45 position here.
11:45. No, 11:45 is perfect.
Yeah, pretty much. If you go to Quark's Bar and to the west side of Quark's Bar, you'll see the golden sparkly thing, and that's where you'll.
Nice.
It's called the Latinum Exchange.
Right.
And you'll have two tabs, GPL trade-in, which are
the GPL trade-in.
Yeah, it's like the winter events currencies. You'll trade those in for GPL. Then the one right below it is winter EPO trade-in.
Nice. Probably won't be up for too long knowing them, but if you've got...
I honestly, I think that's
up year round.
Or yeah, I want to say year round, but it's one of those. I could be mistaken. But yeah, it's like if you have EPOs right now that you want to get rid of.
Yeah, well, we've got the Marks thing going on.
Yeah, it's like you might as well go ahead and do it because it's a decent amount.
Oh yes. Well, thank you for finding that out, because I would not have thought of it, because I just assumed it was wrong.
You're welcome.
Speaking of which, I have to kill all these Gorn. Since I'm standing here and I completely forgot to kill them earlier.
Are they doing Corn Hub?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they're not paying attention to me, Gorn Hub.
I'm going to go to bed, guys.
Me too, in a few minutes. Have a great night, Taz. Get some sleep. I hope your back feels better.
Yeah, me too.
Sure you do.
Have a good one.
You too. Night, Taz.
Bye.
Goodbye. And that's done. Yay. I got to stop goofing around and get some work done. Yes, you do. Go to bed or go get your work done, because I will sit here and just do this and doom scroll on Star Trek Online forever. So no, not going to do that. I'm going to go. So on behalf of everybody here at the Darkmom Consortium, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. We are going to do a movie tomorrow night. I have no idea what the movie's going to be, but we'll do something. It will not be Star Trek. It will be lighthearted. You are very welcome for the PvP. I will talk to you all later. Graz, thank you so much for being here. You have a great night. Everybody be safe. We will talk to you later.
Have a good night.
You too. Take care.
You too.
What? You just had a snack. You cannot tell me you need a snack. Okay, you can tell me, but I'm not going to believe you. This?